Hey, what's going on, guys? So I was about to work on the next video in our Every Coromon Explained series, but I noticed a lot of people both in the comments of a few of my videos and sliding into the DMs on Discord asking about who is the strongest obtainable Coromon right now in the demo. Now, this is actually a bit of a loaded question because there's more to a Coromon's individual strength than just their base stat total. You have to consider its stat distribution, its type, its moves, its traits, etc. The goal of this video is to do exactly that. We're going to individually analyze each and every one of these factors as they pertain to who I believe is the most powerful Coromon currently available right now in the demo. Now, with that being said, take a seat, relax, and let's dive right in. Okay, so just like in my best Nexomon starter video, we're not going to beat around the bush on this one. The Coromon that I believe to be the most powerful available in the demo is Patterbit. If you don't know how to obtain Patterbit, we've got you covered in this specific video. We won't be going over how to obtain him here just to avoid redundancy, so if you don't have him yet, make sure to check out the video that I made earlier this year on how to evolve Patterbit into Patterbit after you've watched this video. Okay, so remember how I said the base stats aren't everything? Well, it doesn't even matter in this case because not only does Patterbit excel in the other areas we will mention shortly, it also has great base stats. It boasts the highest HP and special defense in the entire game right now, and on top of that, its other stats are all within the top 5 with the exception of speed. The interesting thing is that its speed isn't even that low either. So just remember moving forward that its stats are all extremely good, meaning that it's highly likely to maintain relevance beyond the current demo build as well. Now, it is a mono normal type, which comes with its own set of strengths and weaknesses. Given that it has a very high special defense and defense stat, this means that it's able to tank hits very well, with it only being weak to one type, that being poison, which as of right now is a skill type, meaning that no Coromon in the game even gets type proficiency with that. As an attacking type, Normal does lack any sort of advantageous matchup, though it is also only resisted by Ghost, which is pretty uncommon at this time. In terms of its moveset, as of right now, it unfortunately can't make use of its massive special attack stat because it doesn't actually get access to any special moves, though I'm positive it will post-demo. It does, however, get access to some very good attacks that, coupled with its own great attack stat, which, like we said, is one of the highest attacks in the game, can absolutely devastate its foes. Okay, so we've established that Patterbit is basically a high-power tank since all its stats are amazing. So what if I told you it also gets access to a move called Feelers, which takes up a turn, but on the next turn, ensures that your next attack will do 2.5 times the amount of damage it would normally. So there's basically no real risk involved in using it. He's got great defensive stats to tank any hit, then on the second turn, he deals more than double the damage it would have should it have attacked once, and more damage than it would have should it have attacked twice. So yeah, that's pretty good, but what if it's up against an opponent that wants to lower its stats? Well, for that, it gets access to Factory Reset, which essentially reverts all of its stat changes back to normal, so that won't really work either. In terms of its offensive moves, all of its attacks are normal types as of right now. However, it does get access to Propeller Punch, which always goes first, bypassing its respectable but lower speed stat. Oh, and it has a 25% chance to knock down the opponent, which is essentially Coromon's equivalent to the flinch. It does have a 10% chance to miss with a 50 base power, but given its advantages, it's definitely worth the risk. Now, if you don't like missing and want a little more power, don't worry. It gets access to a move called Face Slap, which has 60 base power, 100% accuracy, and a 50% chance to cause confusion on the foe. So yeah, this thing's not playing around. Despite it only getting access to normal type moves, each one has a unique effect, allowing it to excel even in disadvantageous situations. Now, in terms of traits, Patterbit gets access to 3, being Conductor, Robber, and Downloader. Conductor allows the Coromon to gain a speed stage when hit by an incoming electric type attack. Robber is a non-combat ability that gives a trainer extra gold when winning a battle, and Downloader will compare the opponent's attack stat, and if said stat is higher than Patterbit's, it'll raise its own stat to match it. Out of the traits, the best one hands down in my opinion is Downloader. It comes with 0 risk. If the opponent has a lower attack, then nothing happens, but if the attack stat of your opponent is higher, your attack is higher. It's a far more diverse trait than the Conductor ability, and like I said, has 0 risk associated with it. So with all that being said, the set I'd recommend is having your Patterbit with Feelers, Propeller Punch, Factory Reset, and Face Slap. And you of course want to run that Downloader trait. In terms of stat investment, it's a little tricky because Patterbit's special attack is its highest stat and is downright amazing, but it doesn't get access to any moves to utilize said stat, and we're not 100% sure if it ever will. As of such, investing in a special attack might either be an amazing thing to do for the future or a waste. Either way, Marcel has stated that they do want to implement a method by which you can reset your skill points, so worst case scenario, you'll be able to change your current investment, so just keep that in mind. Anyways, in terms of what you should invest right now, I'd honestly say just throw most of it into attack, because even though you have the downloader trait, Patterbite's base attack stat is very high, so you might end up in a lot of situations where you don't actually activate the trait. So you want to have the highest amount of attack possible for those situations. If you're feeling a little crazy, you can also spread some of those points into your defenses, just add a little more bulk for when you set up your feelers and whatnot. The game is currently a single player experience, so I wouldn't get too caught up with exact values, just do whatever works for your playstyle. But yeah guys, there you have it. Patterbite is without a doubt the best Coromon to have on your team as of right now. Many people have downright said it's broken, so I think that's a good indication of how strong it is. Anyways, I do really like doing these types of breakdown videos, so let me know if you want to see me do one for the starters or even monsters from other games as well. And with that being said, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at GymLeaderEd, check out my Discord and Patreon, all links in the description. Until next time, peace.